A safe space where facts can be processed for results. Please like, dislike, subscribe. I do subscribe back, okay? Comment, share. I am grateful for your presence here on the block.
Grand Rising, peace and love. Please forgive me. My phone been ringing, my emails been clinging, and I forgot to eat. So I'm super late. Super late. One second, let me answer this text. Get your rest, cousin. Take your time. I enjoy every message we exchange. I would love to go to England and meet my family in England. It's amazing. I'm grateful that they even accept me considering how we became family members. It's a little unorthodox for family foundation. So I'm praying that the audio is okay. Not just mute it and just go along with the visual. So we have some new members in our group. Most know what I'm talking about, many may not. And forgive me, I'm going to be trying to munch a little bit. I don't get sick. I forgot to eat. I don't even know if I ate yesterday. So, GedMatch. GedMatch. If you're new to GedMatch, this may help you some. I was new to GedMatch too. Forgive me, I cannot talk with food in my mouth. Every time I get rudely quiet, I'm short on my food. Y'all gotta forgive me. I probably should have just waited, but I wanted to get this done because I actually have 2 more videos I want to get sent out by at least the morning. So if I do this live, I'm going to take a little nap, which was what I was supposed to have been doing, but I never did it. I'm not really feeling this song. Hold on. Isis. Forgive me, hold on. I'm gonna use my mute button a lot. My collar's got some good spices in them. Open up my nose, literally. Okay, so GedMatch. Being new to a research group is no joke. So, GedMatch on the phone is really easier to me when you try to share matches that you share with groups or people because they be so long. And the screen just makes it easier. But this is on the phone or your laptop, the same difference. So you will go here to upload your DNA. I'm not going to go all the way in my stuff because I don't want anybody having my information. Like you can have my kid number. I don't care about kids, but I don't want nobody. I'm just real funny about showing myself online. So hopefully you will have already uploaded your DNA. If not, you do that here and read the permissions meticulously because there is a opt in, out, or something else. Something else. Opt in, opt out. That has to do with the police. And considering my mom's side got all these criminals in it. It's like, no, I'm joking. No, for real though. My brother did a lot of stuff. I'm scared that something come back to my DNA. One second. I never realized how loud it was to eat salad. I'm talking about my body feels so much better than I put some food in it. Um, I didn't even get to read all that my cousin said. I want him to go to sleep. I'll read it when I'm done with this. Peace and love to England. Peace and love to all my relatives doing this work, doing God's work, doing the Most High's work, doing the Creator's work of actually not sitting around, not putting the work in, but actually doing the work, research, finding out what happened, realigning with the way our family structures could and should be. Forgive me. I want to thank everyone who had joined me on Spotify for Dear LaFonda. I have not done a few episodes, but there are 8 episodes there. I was actually donated a beautiful poem. Hold on one second. I'm about to start shooting out here. Hold on. I am so sick of us as a people. This is embarrassing. These kids out here is just terrible. This is why I'm doing this work. Because I don't want to end up like my family. I don't want to end up like this society. I don't want to end up like these people out here. No respect for themselves or their elders. Somebody's going to get shot tonight. I can already tell this. I am so sorry. Hold on one more second. I'm so glad my daughter stayed out of trying to even deal with our own people because it's not even worth it. And then when nobody makes it, everybody points the blame at one another. I'm just so sick of us as a people. There is no us. I mean it. Don't ever put me in a category with nobody. I don't want to end up like my family or y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very upset right now. I see my big brother out there trying to help you. You can't even help these little young boys. Everybody in their ego. I had to cancel this, but I'm going to keep going. Please forgive me. I just wanted to be sure it wasn't going to be no gunshot, or I just wanted to be aware of gunshots going off. I hope the patriotic people are proud of their America. I mean, of their United States, that they went through all of the disgrace to found. I hope they are super proud. Anyway, let's move along to the dashboard. Okay, your free tools. One to many is okay. Like all of these tools are great. When I was not in a focus group, I used one to many a lot. One-to-one autosomal. That is comparing one kit to another. Let's go in here and do this. Oh my God. We're not doing this. Hold on. And it's like something's really going to irritate me now. Hold on. Let me get back to one-to-one. Yeah, did that on purpose because it's I be feeling energy and my energy just changed. So this is your page for your one-to-one autosomal DNA comparison form. If you are doing this research, of course you need a paper and pen, and I don't even need a piece of paper. You need a whole notebook, a clean one, so that you can store numbers. So, yeah, and I got to enter numbers on here because it's not my laptop. Because I didn't want other personal kit numbers coming up, so I have a notebook. I'll even show you on the camera. I've got this notebook. I use it for new numbers. I had a bigger notebook, but I realized that was not going to work. I need a specific notebook for just GedMatch numbers. So, yeah. So, I'm going to do this because I don't want to use somebody else's kit and expose relations. So, I'm going to use my 23andMe kit, BA5308-397. And I'm going to use my other kit number, BW2305598. Cousin Carrie, I got your video tonight. I gotta wait till you don't hear all this going on in the background. That's why I said let me just go on and do my regular podcast because it's New York is lit today, and these kids out here cutting up. I would love to see does my DNA match my DNA. Well, look, so I've never seen this before because I've never had anyone match my DNA. So this is my DNA. So I matched this as much as if I was my parent. Interesting. So I share 54 segments with myself. Interesting. This is a great example. Matter of fact, let me share this now. So I just need to go back to because I did not explain what I did with those three. So that's why I want to do this video. There's a lot of nuances when you're researching older moments in time. That's not more recent, like great grandma. Like you want to go back. So this here, minimum segment CM size to be included in your total must be at least 3. The default is 7 always. So when we always do a 1-to-1 autosomal, we always do it at 3 to make sure we're getting those older matches and connections. So, of course, it pulled up. It pulled up as I'm a match. So this is what it looks like when you match somebody. You get white boxes, not like this, of course, because this is my own DNA, compared with my own DNA. But you will get white boxes on one of these 23 chromosomes. Because I'm using my own, 22, because I'm using my own kit, it's coming up like this. If you see all these red and black with no white boxes explaining the breakdown of the chromosome match, then you are not a chromosomal match for that DNA kit. I will say these DNA kits are something else. This DNA kit did not give me my cousin Jermaine. Peace and love, Jermaine. Yesterday when I did this kit, we matched 15 segments. So that was very profound, to say the least. So we did the 1-to-1 autosomal. Let's do the 1-to-1 X. So I'll do the same kit number. And the 1-to-1 X is, I believe, the same as, you put a 3 here. Everything else, I don't know nothing about it. If you do it, that's on you. You may be into that. This is the chromosome 3. So I matched 4 segments with my own DNA kit. 2 separate businesses. Okay, so then what's next? I'm trying to get to my business. So you can do your admixtures. I will go in all of them. All of them have subsections in them for more information. This one's important. Both people who match both of our kits or 1 or 2 kits. So this is gonna be fun. Now here's another thing you have to change. CM threshold of largest segment to qualify as a match does not need to be 10. It needs to be 7. Peace and love, because I'm hoping for helping me understand this. CM threshold of total matching segments to qualify as a match must be greater than or equal to the largest segment threshold. We're going to do 7. That 99 needs to stay there. Excuse me. The ambulance probably coming here for the boy they done hit up all upside the head. He's going around damaging people's lives like it just don't even matter. Like I can't. Oh no, my screen's acting up. Forgive me, my screen is frozen. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's unfrozen now. Okay. So, okay, kits. Let me take this slow. Oh, matter of fact, I don't even think I could show this. Hold on. Because I don't want to put no one's email addresses up here. Oh, yeah, we can't do this. Yeah, we're not doing that. So that was the key for that. Forgive me. That was the key for that. I don't want to put anyone's emails up here. So we're going to move on to the next phase of this great genealogy and chill. Where is my man? Where are my manners? Grand Rising, peace and love. There's some drama going on outside. So it's so loud. So how about this? We're gonna cut the music and we're gonna cut my mic and we're gonna listen to. Hey, cousin Mo. Oh no, we're not doing that again. Okay, I don't know what screen that is. Hey, cousin, I love you. So, I wanted to do, okay, I went over, hopefully the cousins that needed some help with the GedMatch can see the beginning of this after all the records that was going on. You can see the beginning of this. Or you can reach out to cousin, hopefully she got all. What is this? Oh, well, this is another screen I have, yeah, I've never looked at this. Oh, okay. They've upgraded their website with all the money they've been getting. They've updated their website with all the money they've been getting. So, sweet babe. Let me get me off the screen. Oh, let me see. Okay, so I haven't done mine, and I definitely haven't done 23 and me. So I don't assume that it should be. I don't know, because I just found my cousin on one that's not on the other. That's really close. But I don't know what is going on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to remember what I've normally been saying, and it shouldn't be too much of a distance. Yoruba, it's the same people. Read forward, and a huge jump out of Ancestry. It's a huge jump from 0 to 3, and then from 4 to 11. 11 is part of the Ancestry link. That's interesting. But that does, I think it does symbolize those expansions. That's interesting. But it's amazing how when they're looking at my 23andMe kit, their Reuben is not showing up for their reference population. I hope everyone understands how that works. Reference population. I was thinking about calling them, but I'm not even gonna call them. It's amazing how it jumps to 3 and then jumps here. That's just some people or something. Well, of course, something missing there. I noticed, I think it was the grandmother's, hers was really like kind of even. Mine looks different. This looks different a little bit. Like, not the different pictures, but more or less like the different, like it's different. Like this was bigger and this was over this was all on this side, but I don't know. I would have to look at both of my kids. And this is what I was saying with cousin. Cousin Cheyenne's only has these 3. Me and her grandmother have these. Now I'm noticing, even though I don't have pics coming up, this does that. You gotta ignore it. Even though I don't have pics coming up in this Roman Hispanic coming up, I see it in the 3D list. So I think my DNA is pulling it, but it's not. I don't have the high enough. I don't have the high enough. I don't have a high enough account to get these mansions, but they're in the 3D list. I'm not really worried about it. So that hasn't changed at all. I definitely know all of this African stuff is definitely traced. They've definitely done a good job of tracing that with those ancestors. So I'm gonna have to look at my numbers and see that my numbers even change. I don't see any difference. Yeah, I don't see any difference here. I don't know. Well, no, this is a new kit. So if I had new deep dives, I don't think it would be. Now, wait a minute. Was Zayna that far up? I don't think I had Zayna that far up in genetic distance. That looks out of place. See, now I want to take my other kit and load it up on another window and see where is she on the 1 to 100 list over there. I wonder, are the genetic distances the same? That shouldn't change, but I don't know. I'm so tired of the way these people is out here. These people out there fighting. I'm so glad nobody didn't get shot. Last thing I want to see today. Okay, deep dive. Could have sworn Taylor was at the top. How many is there? One. I think this hasn't changed. There's Zayna. They don't give a lot of deep dive matches. I don't know if it's that one. Okay, modern population is still super high. No 0, no 1. For this to be modern, they should have found something by now. Either they're gonna charge you for the controversial parts of you, and the more along with the narrative, they just give it to you and just hope that you think that this is just. I don't know. I'm sure. I'm not paying $1,000. I want y'all to see this. Look, this is where I am. Look here, $2,000. No wonder they upgraded their website. No wonder they upgraded it. Ain't no way. I don't even want to know that big. I can figure it out on my own. The ancient DNA really does help give me perspective for my tree. That's what it does for me. This is the BCA set apart, of course, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Costa-Noan, Mozambique, Jordanian, which makes sense. It's right there. Egyptian, Ethiopian Jewish, Moroccan, Lumbee tribe, Australian. Mind you, these are all coming up on your maps and in your timelines. The Miwok, I see that Serrano, can't read it. Bashkir, Mexican, I can't read it. I'm set apart. So what population am I? I'm not on any population. It's interesting. Most of us are set apart. All right. We did the saga video. Let's go to the ancestral timeline. That's ridiculous. $2,000. You see that? Did you see that? And look, cousin said as soon as she paid for Grandmaster, because she sent me my Grandmaster mentions and my Grandmaster met trying to almost knock me out. This was the last one here. She said as soon as she did it, here was another one. I know she was pissed. I hope she don't do it. Like we got what we need now. For what she got, she can fill in her tree all the way from ancient Egypt. She should be able to put Ramses on her tree for it. That's a lot of money. So, okay. Did I prep this already? No, it came up like this on its own. That's different. It normally don't do that. It normally takes you to the most recent Africans. It normally never does this. That's weird. And I didn't do this because I always put it to 100 and I changed the time down. Interesting. Never had me before. So throughout this month, this coming month, I'm going to take this section and do a live by itself. And then I'm going to take the map section and do a continent per live because it's just too much to do. I want to be able to access as much information and leave it here. Let's see what this is going to say. Exactly. Iraq. This was different for me. I noticed everybody got everything else right here, especially Jordan. I don't remember seeing this coming up in Russia. That is very new. $2,000. Yeah, that's definitely tripping. Like those people ought to be ashamed of themselves. And the president knows exactly who they are. There's just some people who running a business, which most companies and most of these entities here, that is what they're doing. They're here to make a profit. When I tell you I didn't eat, I gotta stop doing it. I think cousin should stay with CA and I should stay with Amy. I think we both got good level. And I don't mind like helping somebody see what they need to see. I done paid all this money, but it might really be worth it. But I am willing to start helping other people out if they want to see their stuff. Outside of the research, you got to pay them. I'm not even gonna lie. So, okay, Canaanite, Semite, we all matched it. And if you think about it, how did these ancestors get in our blood? I got a feeling it's all going back to the grave. I'm pretty sure I probably have other family members somewhere that have some of the same blood from mixing with people who may have escaped or anything. I don't know. Like it's hard for me to sandwich everything just to one bloodline or one people or one moment in time. But I do know for a fact a lot of this stuff is coming connected through Africa. And this site is the only Africanness that I have. I'm not saying that I don't have other Africanness coming from somewhere else, but this site is only dealing with archaeology digs. All of my Africanness showing up is pointing to an archaeology grave. I find that totally interesting. because I would love to know the difference of my familial ancestors, Africanists, and the actual war part of it, if that makes sense. Morocco, Kaftak El Gari. I don't remember seeing that either. It's a lot of new stuff. I haven't been over here in like a month. I would have, and then what I do, some of these I'll write down, like Azerbaijan. I don't know what that's at, so I would have to look that up. I don't know what that. I don't know where that is. Every time I read the wagon driver, I literally think it's just a person driving a wagon. I'm sure it's some more to it. I'm sure it's more to it. And you know what, cousin? You get a wrench too. You get a wrench, my mom. Um, Interesting. So what I'm gonna do since I did that, let's just get to the colonial. Let's just get to the nitty gritty. So okay, like this is what I'm saying. I would like to do a live and take like say we'll just say hypothetically I'm starting at 1200 AD. I would want to see what I pull up between 1200 and 1250 AD. So that would be like a 3 hour live. Because I literally sit here and do this. This is over 100 years. And you're just 100 years. Just that. Look, mind you, all of these things, Greenland, Viking, Western settlement, Ashkenazi cemetery, Germany. All the results that are going to come up on this line are they're here. Oh, that is where we at. And they're also here and here. Yeah, I made one. I never do this. So this is the PCA I made. This is me, and these are all of the I-15332. That's in the grades. I-15330. That's in the grades. I can't really see all of these, but you can like get the numbers, and you can see the relation. So I forgot who I picked as the sample right here. I don't know who that was. I forgot. I did it a minute ago, but I'm going to figure out how to do this where it's just 1, 2, or 3. Let's see, can we try to do it now? I never do this. I like the angle. Let's just do 7 samples. We're going to select the ancient sample. How about we do? Oh, yeah. Let me see if this comes up on my screen. Because the other live I tried to do, this menu would not come up. Can you see a menu? You can't even see a menu. Because I'm looking at the live on my other thing. Okay, so I'm going to choose Abaca, Hopetown, Pre-Columbian, because it won't show it will not show. Yeah, it's not showing the menu. See how I just clicked that up here? It's not showing the menu at all. So that's where you can really see all of your menus. So let's do this. 7 samples, because that's too many samples. Come on, we'll do 10. This is probably like, that's too much. We can read that. So let's see what's going to happen. So that's a 3D analysis. That list is that's why it says you at the beginning. It's pulling your DNA. I love that list. I had no idea that's how it worked, but that is how it works. Yes, the top level of my true ancestry is almost $2,000. That's how you know. The stuff in here ain't to be played around about. That's how you know. They're not going to charge you this much for no business, and then they got a lot of these documents you can't even open them. Look at me. I shouldn't be chewing on the camera on the microphone. I can't help it. I'm so hungry. So They don't put all these historical maps up here, and I don't really understand what to do, but I want to show you this. Uh, Anybody with level 5, I want to know, is your Scotland historical map, she ain't even going to give it to me, is it locked? They put a purple lock on my Scotland map, which doesn't surprise me. It's amazing how all these people are these people ancestors. I think that it's like amazing. I still have questions of why this person is all the way down at the South Pole. I have so many questions. I've showed this one numerous times because I like to do this map with this map. Why the line so like, no, you can do that like, or the line's moving or I'm tripping. Like, here's something that's not attached. They don't know the mtDNA. They're not giving up the Y-DNA. That's not attached to no line. Let's see what's not attached. Well, they were shipping these people around. Look at there. Look at that. That's all to the ancestry. 1250 AD. Why they can't? Why I wonder why they don't have a why they don't have a why they don't have a haplogroup line. This one does. I really wonder why they have no lines. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I think we know what we need to know without paying all that kind of money. And if we don't, we better pitch in and chip in together and see this ain't connected to no line either. That's that other ancient Egypt site. That's the actual money in the spotlight. And they know it's empty DNA. A lot of this stuff with question marks, it's just because you ain't paid enough money, which is sick. Like, how long must people benefit off the ancestors for while we don't? Is my question, but I'm gonna hush. I ain't gonna stop my mess today. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So that's amazing. Oh, and you know what? Something else I wanted to say. So I have a theory about Avery breast because you know the more in there, you got to have more in the grave. The more ancestors, the Africans that were here, literally all of this, Italy too, all the Romans, it's a lot. Most of them books you gotta pay thousands of dollars to buy. I never really realized the more haplogroup, which is H, has a Y DNA at E1B. So there you go right there, European and African American. In 950 AD, Africans were coming from Europe, living here. And they wanted to do their own religion, all of them. I don't know if I want to go back here or not. I don't know what I'm going to see. I don't want to get upset. Sometimes it changed my whole mode when I see some of this stuff. But I do know I have an influx of immigrants as if it looks like my grandmaster map. Say if you're looking at it like people on the continent, it looked like Africa and Europe just attacked America. That's what the map looked like because all of these warring people. I'm gonna find that picture. I don't know if I shared it to you. Cousin Donna sent it to me. That picture gives me chills. Turks. See, 1475, the Ottomans. I was wondering why my blood was coming up under these Ottomans, even outside of here, or GedMatch. GedMatch, the admixtures going in all of them, very helpful to kind of confirm some of this. And it's ton of Ottomans. Ottoman, 1552. 1540, Mexico. 1599 was the war in Panama. Here we go. 1599, Panama, Via Coco del Mar. Yeah, yeah. And they, look here, Khoisan and Yoruba. They had been slaves way before the 1492 down there. Way before. So I want to go here. Oh no. 1704 is the Deerfield Raid. I wonder why it cuts off in 1900 when you got all these, other stuff. You call our ancestors in the grave. Here is an Australian Aboriginal in 1880. Honey, my grandma was born in 1884. Cola, I don't know about these people, but look at the deep dive length of that blue line. Coastal Kenya, 1750, snatched up, 6.3 cm. See, like these, that's why I'm saying, like, there's such a difference between familial lineage and lineage produced from war. I really feel sorry for us. I hope we can all get it together and really understand what we carry in our blood and stop using it against one another. I just watch these people out there fighting. It just kind of broke my heart. 1879 to 1900. Australian Aboriginal. This comes up in my list. It won't let me show you. And the list comes up, it won't come on the screen. But there are tons in the list. So this is Dana or her son. I don't got nothing in here that's gonna get me. Because that's just too much like right. I don't really know what these historical maps are for. They'll lock me out of it anyway. Because they won't even open it for me. So you would think that I have no agent, even though my 23andMe actually admitted what's left of my Asian heritage after all this war over here. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't that something? That's different. And something over here too. And where is that? I'm not even gonna go there. I don't even really know why I'm doing this over here. Because I don't want any more Peters pulling up, talking this and talking that. A lot of people like to talk. Y'all really not a talker. I want to show you. Interesting. I don't even know what was going on during these times. From what I understand, Jesus wasn't even born yet. From what I understand, from the way they tell the story. Oh, you know what? First of all, how about we move the samples all the way up? I wonder why it looks like this. Like there should be way more stuff there. What's going on? I have no idea who these people are. But I will if I go into that list that says you in the 3D. You go through that list, and I'm not gonna lie, that list is better to go through on your phone because it opens up that nice dark list. You can just scroll. I like that list, and it's easier to screenshot your list. So I may actually do that, but it's gonna be like 20, 30, 40 screenshots. Saka, this is all coming up in that list, one by one. Identification number by like one sample at a time. That's why it's so long. So sometimes Google My True Ancestry is better on the phone. When it comes to your 3D analysis, and then when you come up here, you'll see nothing. But you gotta go back. That's why it was coming up empty. When you don't see anything, just go back. Just go back. So what was that? We're gonna do Africa. All of our Africans look the same. I've not seen, except for any Anglo-Saxon ancestry that I've done. I can't say European anymore. I really can't. I have to be more distinctive. It seems European is definitely like a blanket term because there's peoples within it. Just like Africa is such a blanket term. I want to learn to be more specific with my linguistics, especially dealing with identities. So during the Anglo-Saxon descendant DNA, I can see a huge difference. Moors. I already know I got Moors in my blood before the baby in the graves and after. But I go with I don't have any disrespect for this Moorish Science Temple at all. It's just my dad older than him. I don't know where I'm supposed to fall that line at. Being real, I mean they call him a prophet. So if my dad was older than him, I don't really understand how I'm supposed to align as a humble follower. Philistine. You know, I gotta go back in the Bible and start reading some of these stories again too. Because that book is a cultural book, so I know how to read it. Concha is finally coming up. Those are the people from the island. Those are the people coming up in our DNA spotlight. That has never happened before. You see all this? These was Africans. You think them Africans was, look at this. They was walking over there. I feel like I could walk over there. This reminds me of Alaska and so you want to get to the American map. You can't tell me them people wasn't coming over here. Same way we get down to get around, they was getting around too. This used to creep me out, this picture. I still don't know what, like, I need to figure out, like, what name do I look at to look up what is that picture? What does it symbolize? Mercurian. That's amazing. So they were, and it's amazing how when I look at Anglo-Saxon results, they're like, what do you call this? Like avatars for the peoples are continuously warring. Like they got their spirits up. They're like, ah, that's all they are. Like that's not all they are, but that's all they are represented by in their avatars. Ours are made way more like humble. It's a mask. You know, it's never like somebody with a AK-47 like, yeah, like I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Not saying it like that, but like why are all their emblems about war? Like every last one of them. This is the king that let's see, can I roll this story? So this king wrote letters to the slaves in Britain, begging them to stop. And of course they wouldn't. I don't know what really happened to them because you know they only going to tell you what they want you to know. But I found that admirable. I found him early on. And I do match that area, which makes sense considering the history of what they were doing to the people on their continent. Y'all gotta forgive me. I had to put some food in my mouth. I think I'm gonna go ahead because why it's just like it should be way more like Asia, Europe, America. It's just everything is concentrated here. Look at like slavery times. All of these times line up with slavery. Even Portuguese slavery down here, 1300. Spain. Spain. Let me go back. Let me go back. Spain. Where is Spain? Spain is a part of Europe. So Europeans, I love that's why I say when they say the Portuguese and Spain was over here, why they just don't say the Europeans were in Mexico colonizing? They don't want to say it like that because that's going to muddy the water that's already muddy. See, they're not even going to give it to me. You see, they do little stuff with mine. I wasn't even trying to go there first. I was trying to go to Europe. They don't even want to give it to me. Let me try. They ain't going to give it to me. Okay, so if has anyone else seen this? This is freaking new, and every time I click it on the other videos that I did, nothing came up. So they have duped me again. Look, then I gotta regenerate. Wait 5 minutes. When I come back, it's gonna be there again. So they're doing something. Now, mind you, I always think the worst. Look, it reset my whole darn kit. Didn't you read it say 5 minutes? Now I gotta go over here and just. I'm pissed off. Do you see what that just did, cousin? Because people I know be thinking that I'm paranoid. I'm just, not well adjusted and stuff like that. I know I done heard it all. I don't be tripping. You see what it just did? It said it was gonna regenerate my map for 5 minutes. Now it's processing my whole kit, and now I gotta wait 10 minutes. That's why I didn't want to press it, but I was hoping that I was just tripping, but clearly I wasn't. That's annoying. This rice came out like the Chinese people rice. My rice came out so good. Okay, so I can't even do nothing there. Well, it's gonna work on GedMatch, but I don't want anybody to see anybody's emails. This was not 10 minutes. This was not 10 minutes. I don't know what they got going on with this website. They got something going on. All right, let's just stick to the plan. I'm already at an hour. Usually I take longer with mine. Okay, let's just do this. I'm scared. No, let's just do this. I don't even want to go there first. To the block, this is totally new for us. The block, that's new for us. We did not see that because I share all the shares like 2 years ago last year. Peace of love to Genealogy Wiz. Sorry, I keep saying that name. It's just stuck in my head. Oh, let me put my little music back on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Peace of love, peace of love, peace of love to the block. Happy Monday. I like little bit of time. So I'll be skipping all over. You'll be missing stuff. Oh, this is my 23 and mid kid. It's totally different than my other kid. I find that strange. And what I'm actually going to do, I want to do the other 2 videos that I have to get done. And then I am going to add both of my kids in here. If I delete everybody's kids out, I want to add my kid in here. Oh, this one never came up before. Come on. Hey. Okay. Full good, mama. All right. That's the princess. Cousin, you got a wrench, boo. I don't remember seeing these, but I don't know why they coming up one by one like that. Standing up there all strong. Wow. This kid is different. I noticed the actual raw file is way longer than Ancestry. Like, it's got way more information in it than what they got in theirs. Trying to figure out how to do this super kid. I don't really know. Let me find out the Ancestry's not even on here. On this kid. Because I don't think that can happen, right? Come on, let me bring it up. I'm not going to say it do this one, right? Let me bring it up the board. You get to the 9, you get to the thousands and stuff. Peace and love to the Blizzard. Okay, see, this is the one I'm used to seeing. I used to see it at 125, 350. That means that probably was more than likely this person's ancestor. The islands. This is Jamaican. Ain't this a Jamaican island? That look on the Kingston side. As if I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to the war. So that Deerfield Ray got my DNA all over it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Over here, 1035 AD up where Atlanta is, and this other continent over here. You mean to tell me there won't no Africans, Europeans, or Asians coming over here? Okay. Like, I don't listen to anybody tell me anything. 1169. Who are these people? Are these the God chasers? I don't know. Time going to tell because everything being revealed right now as we speak. Oh no, that's too far. 11 to 13. I want to see because I ain't never seen all this before. Oh, mercy, mercy. See, I can't do this with Africa. I don't understand why I can't do this with Africa. Everything group is in the same area, mentioning the same descendant. Look how this is aligned. This is, baby, that wasn't even, in 1325, this wasn't even a boundary. They was warring with the Indians. Well, hello, with I don't say Native Americans. Native American, I can't use that term unless I'm talking about Melungeons. So I would say Melungeons are Native American and African. That's the way I understand it biologically. Native Americans have to have European in their blood. Amerindians shouldn't have European in their blood. But that, who's to say if Africans was over here pre-1492, so were Europeans. That's how I see it. I'm not going to see it as, oh, one people were mobile while the rest were not. I don't see it like that. Oh, this is freaking me out. These are the Brazil matches that are coming up in my list. Beautiful. I want to remember all my ancestors, not just what the United States is telling me. I can feel it. I can feel it. Maybe because I'm set apart and forced to stand on my own by myself as if I don't have any family. Maybe that's why. Maybe my spirit really, really just wants to be connected to all of my family. Especially not a little chunk of history of America. I mean the little chunk of United States history. I'm gonna need something to rely on outside of that. I can't accept breeding as just that's why I'm here because I was bred. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back a lot further to understand the war that led up to that. The war on human beings that led up to that. Human beings here and that other dark continent. Then again, maybe the Moors really did their job. I mean, did their duty with these people, and these people really hate them. I have family crests that kind of, like cousin said, transposes that perception into reality, into art. As a family crest, they have these people's heads dripping. Was this a something against their ancestors? I don't know. Do I identify with these people? No. See, this ain't even 1492. Before then, 1450. Mind you, these were your Rubens and stuff like that. Oh, they would put that up here. You know, they do that. I can't do this with Africa. I can do it with Europe. I can do it with Asia. I can do it with America. I can't do this with Africa. Everything in Africa, some of it, but it's really going to the Middle East. I don't even want to go. Only thing I can really pull up in Africa is mainly the Middle East stuff where they said it's not Africa no more, and that's even significant to me as well. There's another one. That's not the same one. 5815. This is this is the French and Indian War, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder how many graves are they not admitted. Because, listen, I got these people on my tree. It didn't take me no time to get to Massachusetts. DNA wise. I want to say it's from my dad mom's side. But it ain't. I think it's the Stewarts and the Sidners too. I think they both was in the same area. Oh wow, 1580 Incan. Oh, let me see that. Oh, I got my pork. I gotta go clean it, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. Collard greens are delicious. So, Panama War, another war, 1545. What are the dates? 1520 to 1600. I'm gonna kind of take it a little slower. 1600 to 1650. See, what was the year for Avery Rest? Let's Google it. Now this makes sense. Avery Rest grave dated to. They talking about they only got 11 burials. They're lying. I got a document that says otherwise. They got like 17 bodies. So for them to say that they have not found the black, excuse me, if they have not found the owner Johnson, I don't believe them. So Delaware, a thriving plantation in Delaware, 1600, 1700. Captain John Avery, burial, Avery Rest Cemetery. Who is that? Oh, John Avery from London, of course. See, I don't know who's all in the graves. I don't know if I missed Avery or Johnson. Well, I already know I missed Johnson. I meant the matter of fact, let me get my pen right there. Look up Avery mentions. Matter of fact, I ought to do that right now. Come on over here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Ooh, thank God I didn't share that. I don't want y'all to see my niece. Let me hire her. Let me just go ahead on and look it up. Avery. Mr. Avery ain't never liked me. Wow. So Avery came up. I believe this definitely connects to Nellum, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I got a lot of Averys. Whoa. Whoa. The Jamestown group is jumping. Are there any Averys with notes on them? Maryland, Virginia. Makes sense to me. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Let's go back so we can get to the end of this live. Peace and love. Thank you for joining me on my journey through the grave. Like, my journey through this genealogy journey. See, if it's African, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you that. Look at this red dot. That's all these ancestors in the grave. Somebody there. That's the Philadelphia cholera victim. This Cabo has been showing up forever. I actually saw that it was an American Indian. I think I saw it on cousin grandma's thing, and I was like, wow, they finally put a title to it. I thought they actually did it, but they didn't. I didn't mean to go that far in the beginning. I didn't mean to go that far. He said to do this thing. Right. My grandma was born in 1884. They be like, what? Yes, my DNA is ancient. Why would you think it's not? Why my family did what they did to my mom, I don't know. They create. Look at this. Who is this? Who that? Who is that? What is this? Oh my God, what is this? I know that ain't Avery Rush. That's the 1600s. What in the world is going on? What is that? It's whatever it is, it's a lot. I didn't even see the self match. So it's not pulling. I ain't never seen some of these matches. I ain't even see the St. Mary's match at all. Oh, speak of it and it'll pop up, huh? So the cell is in the middle. I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe that's St. Mary's. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even going in. But as soon as I said something, it jumped up and it scared me a little bit. See, that's Kazakhstan. What's 1843? Why is it so big like that? That means it's a lot of bodies. Excuse me, a lot of samples. So now I want to go to my timeline and see myself. Beautiful. I know y'all my family. I know. They don't want me to see that. I know. I know. That's why all my second cousins got all this. All like literally all my second cousins, they either got indigenous American. That amazing. Okay, this one wasn't cool. We did archaeological age, didn't we? I don't even want to do it. I want to do. I would like to see if there any difference in my haplogroups. Oh, this looks totally different than my other screen. What the world is going on? This looks not even the same. E1B, E2, GJ, R1B. That still looks kind of the same. This looks the same. This has changed so much. And it's going to continue to change the more this is a baby. And I believe cousin Steve in England mentions probably every last one of these families. What I really want to know is this baby expressing this blood from his father or his actually family that was in the grave with them. It looks like they all would come up like that if it was so. So maybe this person has this blood due to father. I don't know. I know this baby is presented in the documentary on American Hidden Stories, Forged in Slavery, Season 3, Chapter 3, and I mentioned these people in the talk that's on my channel that we did for Juneteenth. My cousin from England wrote me something and I really need. I'm gonna send this. Let me screenshot this. I'm gonna send this to cousin He's gonna be blown away. I wanted to see him. Yes, I do. Forgive me, I'm on my other desktop. I wanna get an image of this screen. Move a little bit more. Mark up, yes. Save. Wait, did it cut it off? I wanted to say, did it cut it off? Go back. I need to go back. I need to actually, okay. Let's see, can we pull up PCA agent of this? That's me. This Philadelphia victim is related to me. Probably on my tree, literally. What year was that? 1843. Okay, so that circle was big due to, I want to say, the relation. Because the person is only an intestine in a jar, to be honest. I've looked up most of this stuff to see. I think he's going to, I got to send it to Steve right now. I know he's probably going to see. But I am sending the picture of these claims to him because I don't want him to be confused and saying that he doesn't allow me to. Oh, baby, it's got everything to do with England. I wanted to show you I am recording now, but I am about to stop and read your message. You match us, you match these people in the grave. So I just sent to England what these people is showing up. I just sent that to England. For our cousin there. Sure did. Now I think it's time for me to enjoy the fruits of my labor and relax. So I have 2 more private analyses I need to do for a family members and family. Peace and love to you and yours. If you are not working on reconstruction in your family, I don't know what y'all up to, but I hope y'all are well. A lot of our families need help, support. They need to be shown how to be supported, how to even receive help at this point. But you know what? I'm really grateful that I took on this process, even though cousin Jermaine, he got fussed out a little bit today. No, like family love, not but family love. He pushed me to do all of this, and now he ain't even took the DNA test, and I done had too. But I'm giving my cousin grace because I mean, it took me a year to take my DNA test. So who am I to say, no, you need to do this for me? No, he needs to do this for him. I hope he gets it done. He did tell me he's going to do it today. I pray to God that he gets it done so that we can figure out how we connect. Because after yesterday, I am so excited and confused at the same doggone time. It's a beautiful journey. Hard. It is what it is. I love it. I love meeting new family members because the family members that my parents gave me suck. I'm sorry. I'm just gotta say it like this. This is the most uncomfortable position I have ever been my entire life was um, being a part of these two families. Um, yeah, it's not fun. It's very uncomfortable. I'm embarrassed. I'm disgraced. But you know what? I am not. I have not given up on myself. I'm not turning back my back on my daughter and myself. And I'm gonna love me for who I am truly. Forget narratives. I was born under a narrative and a curse. I'm never going to be put in that light ever again. As long as I have my right mind to think. I'm just really grateful for this process. If you need any type of help, support, guidance, if you have taken my true ancestry and you see a connection to the peoples in the graves, our ancestors in the graves, reach out to me. You can reach me on email, chelefromtheblock@gmail.com. You can, just do that. If you email me, I'll get back to you and I'll bring you in. We have spaces for you. If you want to come and join us, you are more than welcome. All I know is I love you. I thank all of my subscribers. I think we just got a couple more today. I really want to thank you for spending your energy with me. Thank you for having patience with me with my schedule being all over the place. Thank you. I have so much gratitude for you, and I love you. Be safe and weird.
A safe space where facts can be processed for results. Please like, dislike, subscribe.